Good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Morning Cuppa Joy. Please help us share this out and come and be with us and meet our darling Pracheta. Good morning, Pracheta.
Good morning, namaskar. That's another way of saying namaste.
Namaste. How you say it?
Namaskar. So namaste can be said as namaste, pranam. Pranam is for people who are elder than us, our parents, grandparents, or anybody who's elder. So we say pranam and we say namaskar or namaste, like the dialect wherever it goes.
Awesome. I love it. I know we're going to learn so much from you today. Thank you for being here on Morning Cuppa Joy. We have people that are coming on with us. Help us to share this out. If you're on the live, share it, share it, share it. Sharing is caring. And I have some computer glitches this morning, and that's why we're a bit late getting on. So I am unable to see the comments like I normally do. So I will be able to see them on my phone. So you might see me looking away from the computer, but that's okay. We will get there. We'll have a great time this morning. But if I don't respond to your comments because I don't see it, and please forgive that. So Pracheta, how are you doing this morning?
Ma'am, it's 5 o'clock in the evening in India.
All right.
So I think we are some 9.5 hours ahead. And today happens to be my dad's birthday. His 82nd birthday in heaven. So
happy birthday to Pracheta's dad in heaven. I love that. What is his name, Pracheta?
His name is Nayar. Pran means soul, life or soul.
Is it P-R-A-N?
Yes, ma'am. It's P-R-A-M. N for Netherlands. P-R-A-N. N for New York.
Yeah. So I will be able to see them on my phone. So you might see me looking away. Okay, so we have with us Charles Coons, Jordan De La Rosa, Gabby Forrester, who's saying hello to us. Deirdre is here. Robert Dosa, Carol Allen, Jean Lorio, Wendy, Becky LaFave. Oh, Becky, you made it in this morning. Becky was in Facebook jail yesterday. She couldn't come in and comment. Sally De La Rosa, Carol Allen, Catherine Kovacs, Prachir is here. Stacy, Jean Lorio. Awesome. Hello, everyone. And thank you for saying hello to Pracheta. And thank you. We're all saying happy birthday to your dad, Pracheta. I typed in the name. Julie kissed.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Oh, this is so special for you to be here on his birthday. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. This is beautiful.
Ma'am, he had a very huge love for life. He used to like good clothes. He used to he used to live life king size. And I was always his little princess. So I would always get preference over Prachir from him. And it was a team, like me and my dad were a team, and my mom and Prachir they both were a team. So whenever I had to get something done through him, for like I did a mischief and I wanted to get out of my mom's eyes, so I used to go through my dad.
I love that. Oh my gosh. And you are a princess. You're so beautiful, and your energy is so compassionate and loving. Wow, you've really gotten to know the people here in our family, and you are family to us. You're our soul sister. And I just
Yes.
love all the compassion that you have and that you give out to everybody every day. I just wanted to say thank you for that.
Thank you, ma'am. And the kind of support which Prachir and I get each day, each moment, I think there's not a single moment of our day or night that, you are there in our heart. And whenever we both feel lonely, we think about you. And that is, I think, 24 into 7. And I'm really, really, Prachir and I are really, really looking forward meeting all of you, ma'am. And I say pranam to each and every soul which is there today or which is a part of this beautiful family.
Thank you. Thank you
My
so much.
reverences to them.
Your words are always so beautiful and they're always just what we need. You know, you lift me up so much when you come on and you say good morning to me or good night and you wish me well. So thank you for that.
Thank you, ma'am.
So you all
But
just
still,
moved. Yeah, and Julie Kiss says, how cute, you're a daddy's little girl. And you're getting so much love. You are getting so much love from everybody. And Sharon Boyle is here and she's saying namaste to you. And
namaste.
Becky says he's right behind you. Your dad.
Wow.
Yeah. And Sally is saying happy heavenly birthday to your dad. Marietta is here with us. Hi, Marietta. Carrie Klingham Butcher, I love you so much. Hello and welcome. Thank you for being with us today. And Carrie said she was a daddy's girl or is a daddy's girl. Sorry. Yeah. Sally says you lift all of us up, and you do. You really do.
Thank
Sherry
you,
Seymour is here this morning. Good morning, Sherry. Ah. Oh,
ma'am, I remember I was in the 6th standard and my mom had got me a little fur baby. And then I lost my grandfather and the fur baby also passed away. He was hardly 26 or 27. He was, I think, 6 months approximately. Prachir is saying that he was 6 months old and I was crying because and I really loved that fur baby. His name was Gypsy. So he became a gypsy and went away. And then my dad asked me, my dad said, what do you want? What will help you stop crying? So I said, I want a music system. And he got me a music system, but he said, I want a music system. So I'm also very fond of music and he was also very fond of music. So he said, okay, so I'll get you a music system, but not a single tear should fall out of your eye.
Wow, you are a spoiled little girl, weren't you?
I was. Poor Prachir had to take all the training as a daughter and as a son. So my mom taught him all the cooking. Like my dad used to say, my girl will not enter the kitchen.
Oh my God.
And Prachi learned all the cooking because my mom was working, my dad was working. And when my mom used to get late from her school, she was a principal in a school. So when she used to get late, so she used to call him up and say, you make this and you make that. And because my dad would always get angry if she would call me up and say, you make this. So that's how Prachir became a great chef. And I think once he quits from the army, so I'm asking him to maybe make those dishes like he can make. I'm a little, I have a lump in my throat because of my dad. So I've been asking him that he should open a restaurant or start giving online classes because he loves cooking. And I love eating. So we are a perfect brother sister.
Perfect brother and sister. Oh, that is so awesome. Wow. Yeah, I could just feel that energy, and I'm with some of the others. Your dad is right there. He's like on the show with us. He's one of the co-hosts today. So welcome to your dad for being here with us this morning, and for the joy that you have brought to Pracheta's life in this magnificent way. Just so beautiful. And I love Julie Kiss's comment. Julie says, I love the way you respect your parents in such a great way. I feel the same about my parents as well. Happy birthday to your dad. He is with you every day. Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
thank you
He
so
is.
much. Thank you
And,
so much.
yeah, and your mom. And I know Prachir was the mama's boy, and there's a lot of people that are agreeing. They're like, Jordan says, I'm a mama's girl. Um, And Becky says, I'm a mama's girl. And Jean says, how blessed you were in your parents, and they were so blessed in their children. And I have to agree, you and Prachir both are so kind and courteous and loving. And we just absolutely love your energy. I I just wrap myself up in your energy every day. I just love
Thank you so much.
I love the two of you. You're so beautiful. So thank you
Thank
for
you so
being who
much.
you are. And thank you to your parents for raising you the way they did in such a loving way. Just beautiful.
Yes, ma'am. I think whatever we are, Prachir and I are all because of the hard work, sincerity, dedication of our parents and our grandparents on both sides. Because my parents are very particular about how we behaved, and they never used to get angry with us. They would sit down, and once we crossed our teens, so then they said, now we are your friends, so you can come and talk to us about anything. Like, unlike a lot of Indian parents who keep that gap, my parents never had any gap between both of us. So we used to discuss everything in our lives, everything, like even the minutest things our parents would know. And that is what Prachir is inculcating in his daughters also. Like
Right.
his younger daughter, she has to tell him whatever she did, like whatever mischievous things she's done, whatever she's eaten, whatever, like the littlest thing she will. She's only 10 years old,
Oh my God.
but she's always calling him up and telling him, and she calls him her son. I don't know why. The younger one's name is Vanya. So Prachir calls him Mama, and she calls him Beta. Beta means son. So you are my beta. And at times I feel, I said, there is some soul connection between both of them.
Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. That's so beautiful. So he has two children, and
He
you
has
said
to.
one is 10, and how old is the other one?
The other one is 13 and a half. Her
13.
name is Annika.
A teenager and an almost teenager.
There is a Korean band called BTS, and you cannot say anything against that band. And the younger one normally teases her. The younger one is more mischievous. The elder one she's very good in her studies, Annika. And the younger one really teases her, and she will change her, like she will hide her stuff, and she'll be all around her when she's listening to her BTS, and she'll start singing in between. So both of them have a very good sibling bonding.
That is so beautiful. I love hearing this, and I love that you're sharing about your family because we want to know. So you knew both of your sets of grandparents on each side.
I lost my grandfather from my dad's side very early, and my grandmother also. I think from my dad's side, but like she was, I think I was hardly 6 or 7 years old. Both my dad, because my dad was the youngest in his family. Like my aunt, who was just before my dad, was some 7, 8 years elder than him,
Mhm.
and my uncle, my dad's 17, 18 years than him. And from my mom's side, yes, I knew. I was very close to my Nani. Like my mom's mother is called Nani, Nani.
Okay.
So I was very close to her. And when she passed away in 97, I think I was one of the last people she met.
Right.
And my mother really took care of her. My mother, like there are 2 sisters and 6 brothers. So my aunt is in the US since 1974, 75. She got married and she came here. And my mom was the one who used to take care of my nanny along with my eldest uncle. He was a doctor. He was, in fact, working. He was an anesthesiologist. He passed away in May. So my nanny used to stay with him, and mom used to take care of her after school. I think the way she took care of her mother, that was like she became an idol, a role model for us. Like after school, she used to travel some 20 miles and she used to go cook food for her, take care of her, and then come back home. And then we were, Prachir was in school, I was in college. So then take care of us and take care of the house. And my dad used to come very late. So we had a rule at home that dinner, everybody has to be together. So we used to wait for our dad at times even till 11 o'clock at night.
Oh my gosh.
So she inculcated that family ties are the most important. Everybody can earn money, everybody can earn a lot of things, but it is basically family which is very important.
Family first. I love that. Well, something very interesting. You all know I've been pulling a card every
I can't
day.
hear you.
Yes, go ahead.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Okay, is this better? Can you hear me now? All right, what happened to the microphone? Okay, let me see if I can adjust the microphone. Can you hear me now?
No, ma'am. I can hear you on Prachir's phone, but not on mine.
You can't hear me on yours. Okay, do you all hear
I
me?
think I hear you on Prachir's phone, ma'am.
Okay, so you all can hear me now, but Pracheta, you can't hear me. Let's see if I can adjust the microphone. Can you hear me now?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay, so something happened with your sound because Hope says we can hear both of you. So,
Ma'am, should I go out and come back again?
Yeah, why don't you do that? Go out and come.
I'll do that.
Yeah, we're having computer issues today for some reason. And so Pracheta will just come out and see if that resets her sound so she can come back and rejoin us. And Gabby, I saw you come on. And Lily Ann, hello to you as well. I'm not sure if I missed anybody else. Sherry Layton Gatewood, thank you for being here this morning. And Gabby said she had a big night and day with her oldest daughter in the hospital. She is over the worst of it. Thank you to those that lifted us up this morning. But I've had about an hour's sleep, so I'm hitting the hay. We'll watch the replay. Pracheta, love you all. Thank you, Gabby. And I know we chanted and prayed for your daughter last night. So I'm hoping that there's improvement there. And yeah, let me let Pracheta back in. And also I saw that Jordan was leaving us. Jordan needs to go get some sleep. So Jordan, we love you, honey, and thank you for being with us. Okay, Pracheta, can you hear me now? Oh, I don't hear you. Well, you're muted. Okay, so you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. Now we're back on track.
You'll have to mute.
Okay. Prachir says, in India, sons are favored over daughters, but it's the daughters who look after the older parents. In most cases, the sons walk away from their responsibility. It's really sad. So I don't know if you were aware that Gabby's daughter was in the hospital, Pracheta,
No,
and
ma'am.
we chanted for her last night. She came on and told us during our chanting that we did last night. And she says there's much improvement. It could have been a life or death situation, but now it's mostly resolved. I truly believe it was the power of prayer. Yeah, I know it was. Okay, so we're back on track. We have the people watching and listening again to you. We always want to hear your beautiful voice.
I got my cup also, ma'am.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers, ma'am.
The tea this
Cheers to
morning.
your good health, happiness, joys, and to everybody in the beautiful family. And I'm so indebted, Prachir and I, to each one of you. And
Thank
it's a
you.
personal, my heart and Prachi's heart goes out personally to each one.
Thank you so much. And we love you with all our hearts. You're in our hearts now. You're in our family. So before the computer glitch, we were talking about our ancestors, which is really interesting because I have been pulling a card for all of us, for the whole family, every day. And I did that before the show, before I knew where our conversation was even going to go. And this is the card that came out. Ancestors.
Wow. It's so mystic.
Yeah, there's no accidents or coincidences that these things happen. So I will post it in the group and the meaning behind the card, but it's all about wisdom. And we do get wisdom, from our ancestors, from our parents, from our teachers in life, those people that come in, our caretakers or our friends. So I love that this synchronicity happened, that, they want us to understand and to connect with our ancestors, which I know I still see your dad. I see him right behind you. There's this big white all behind you, and it's just beautiful. So I'm very grateful to your dad for joining us here on this show.
He must be making my mom cook for him today in heaven. All his favorite dishes.
All his favorites. Yeah, it's like I can smell that cooking that's happening.
My mom, he used to love a kind of a dal, a pulse, we call it dal. And every time my mom used to make it, he used to eat half the dish away before we sat for dinner. And my mom was a very strict disciplinarian, so she used to get very angry because she didn't like, and that's how Prachir is, they didn't like us tasting the food. And my dad and I love tasting foods. So when Prachir is also cooking, I normally go into the kitchen and say, what are you making? And I'll take a spoon and try to see what he's doing, and he'll get very angry.
Oh my goodness. So Prachir runs you out of the kitchen, I bet.
Always, ma'am. He doesn't
Always.
let me cook anything. He's also spoiling me now.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he is. When you lost your dear mom back in March, that was so heartbreaking. And our hearts all went out to you and Prachir, and they still do every day. I know that grief process is hard on you, but we all wrap our arms around you. And I send up prayers every night for your happiness and for you to feel her. And I know that you are. I know she's starting to come to you, right, in your dreams?
Yes, ma'am. And yesterday she planned, as I was telling you, she planned your entire visit to India,
I
which
know. I'm so
included the
excited.
shopping also.
I am so excited. You all got to hear this. Last night, Pracheta, her mom came to her and told her everything about my visit, my visit that I'm going to make to India. And I'm intending that's going to happen. So tell us
Yes.
about that, Pracheta.
She told me she used to make an itinerary for everybody who would come. Even that includes Prachir also. Whenever Prachir was supposed to come, or it could be my aunt from the US or anybody in the family. So she would make an itinerary that she would be cooking this and she would be taking them there because she didn't want to waste any time being undecisive. So for you, ma'am, she told me, she said, we'll get her from the airport and this is what I'm going to prepare, all Indian dishes and nice dishes. So she said, I'm going to put less of spices because we don't know how it would agree. And then she said, we'll take Teri ma'am to, she was calling you Teri. So she said, we'll take Teri ma'am to, for shoe shopping. And then I was talking about it with Nivriti. I was discussing my dream with Nivriti, and Nivriti said, we'll take Teri ma'am for Jutti shopping. Jutti is a very colorful shoe. So she said, you get everything in the US, but you don't get Juttis in the US.
Right, right.
So it's a very beautiful flat. It's not actually a shoe. It's a chappal. Maybe I can show it to you. Madhu. It's in your bag if you can get it. So I can show the jutti to you. And she said, Nivriti said we will take Teri ma'am and buy a lot of juttis for her. And then we were thinking, okay, what color sari? We were dressing you up, Nivriti and I today. What color sari would look look nice. And then Nivriti asked me, how tall is Teri ma'am? So then we decided we'll ask you how tall you are.
I'm 5'2". I'm short.
Okay, ma'am. So this is a jutti, ma'am.
Oh, I love those. You know, you had shown some pictures, posted some pictures of your mom, and I was looking at her shoes and I absolutely loved them. And I saw some that looked very much like that.
So you get it in different colors, and normally it's worn with Indian attires, but it looks good with jeans also.
Right.
So then we are planning to get you these. So whenever, so your shopping list is also decided. And then she said you will take you to Agra, where you can see the Taj Mahal, and
Yes.
and then to Goa, and then to Haridwar. So she's listed. My mom has listed some 3-4 places. So now I'll start working on your visit.
We're going to start working on my visit. And, you know, I've asked the angels when I should come because I checked with Navriti and I asked her what's the best time to be there, you know, weather-wise and all that. And she told me either March before it gets really hot in the summer or October when it starts to cool down. So I want to ask you, would that be the best time and which do you think would be the best? March or October?
Basically October to March. I think the best time would be somewhere in December, Jan. Because then the kind of weather we have in India, it's perfect. It doesn't rain that much. It's winter, but the winter is not as severe as you have in the US.
Okay.
So it's a nice time, and it's a holiday season also, and it's a wedding season also. So hopefully you can see a wedding also in India.
Yes, yes. And Navriti had told me she was going to dress me in a sari. So
Yes.
I am so looking forward to that. Oh my gosh.
And then maybe she can put, we call it gajra. It's kind of flowers. I'll ask Nivriti to send you a photograph of a gajra. It goes in your hair. And it really looks very pretty. I'm imagining you'll be looking beautiful, enchanting.
Yes, absolutely. I can't wait to be over there and chanting with you all live. That's going to be amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing. So I need my whole family, all of you, to set this intention with me that I will be in India. I was thinking March, but January, that's not that far away. So yes.
January or February. February we'll have a like puja ceremony for my mom. Like there is a ceremony which is done in the 11th month. So I'm planning a kind of a memorial in case the COVID situation eases, then all my relatives wanted to come, all her siblings. So I'm just praying that COVID goes away.
Yes. And what month is that?
February, month of February.
February, you're planning the memorial. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So now I have to choose. That's what Sharon Boyle is saying. Now you have to choose December, January, February now for the memorial, March or September. And Charles says we're all packing our bags.
Wow.
Oh, and Sharon Boyle missed the shoe. She's asking if you can show it again.
Yes, ma'am.
Sharon, they're taking me shopping, and this is the shoe that I get to pick out, the color. And Pracheta's mom is the one that's directing this whole trip. Her mom has it all planned out. She's given Pracheta instructions from heaven of what this trip is going to look like and where they're going to take me and the things that I'm going to be doing while I'm there, even the food that they're going to cook for me. I'm in awe and I am loving this. And yes, Julie Kiss says it will be the trip of a lifetime. It really will. It
Yes,
really
ma'am.
will. And Sally says, we are packing too. You know, I think the
Wow.
whole family is going to come over to India.
See, that would be lovely. That
Yes.
would be lovely.
Pracheta says, we will be glad to welcome all of you to India. Let's go to India. Let's make a trip out of it with all of us. And we'll do Morning Cuppa Joy there together.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Yes, ma'am. It will be absolutely enchanting. Absolutely.
It will.
And maybe you might decide to settle here in India with us.
Yes. And Pracheta says October to March is very good time to visit India. Lots of festivals in India at that time. Like you were mentioning the wedding, the weddings and the celebrations that happen. I want to see all of it. I want to experience all of that.
It is, ma'am, even I think in India, we tend to celebrate the smallest thing, like even childbirth is celebrated. And then when especially if it is a boy, and in certain, you need to shave off the hair. It's called mundan. So that is done in either in the second year or in the fifth year. For Prachi, my parents had organized a huge party because when that hair was shaven off, it's something huge. It's like a marriage happening at home. And there's a lot of, like, I think when you experience it, it is different.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
But it is the experience of the people, the way people are, and the blend is beautiful. We have modernity and we have tradition.
Right.
We have family values, and then we have children who are really excelling in their own fields.
Right.
But everybody comes home. So I have friends in the US who say that they come to every year to India, Indian friends, and they keep saying that we cannot, like this year because of COVID, none of them have been able to come, and they're missing that.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, you got to connect me with your family here in the States so that I can, I'll connect with them. And I love the comments. Carrie says, I am so there. I see the sights and smell the spice. And give me Teri's slice. Yeah, because I don't do like a lot of spices, but you can put the extra onto Carrie's, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Indian food is very spicy. Very spicy.
It is.
And
I've had it. I have a friend here that cooks for me and cooks the traditional with but she knows to not put extra spice into mine. Yeah.
So, ma'am, if you can, I don't know whether I'll check it out for you in Florida. If there is a place where you can go and eat golgappa and chaat.
Okay.
That's Indian street food. Golgappa and chaat, like golgappa is filled with water, I wish I could show you, like in the place where I am, I can't. But whenever I go back to Delhi and I'm able to, like I'm there on the show, then I'll get Golgappa and chaat and show everybody. It is a woman's delight to have Golgappa and chaat.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to that. Sharon Boyle says, I make my own onion, is it bhajis? Bhaji?
Bhaji is pakoras or something like a hash potato kind of a thing. That is,
It is deep fried.
it's deep fried.
Pakoras are deep fried.
Pakoras are
Yeah, she's asking for the correct spelling of it.
Bhaji is Bhaji.
You're asking the wrong thing.
Okay. So you had it right, Sharon Boyle.
You're asking the wrong person.
She has got no interest in kitchen.
He's saying I have no interest in the kitchen.
That's right. You're the princess. So yeah. So Pracheta is answering your question, Sharon. And Jean Lorio says, I want those shoes too. Teri, take an extra suitcase and fill it with shoes.
So Jean ma'am can also come.
You can come, Jean. There's your invitation. The whole family's invited. And I don't know if I can make it through custom with a suitcase full of shoes. They might look at me kind of funny. Oh, and Jeanette is here. Jeanette Wasilowski, welcome, honey. And I saw somebody else, Denise, came in and I lost it. But welcome, Denise. Denise Lozan, and I hope I'm saying that right. Who else? And Julie Kidd says, I learned so much from you, Pracheta. Thank you.
My pleasure. Ma'am, Jyoti is there, Jasmine is there, Nivriti is also there. They're in the Angelic River family.
Oh, hi, everybody. Hello, hello.
And my sister from my uncle, Mona, she's also there. She's from Kolkata. She stays in Kolkata.
Love it. Hello, welcome. Welcome, awesome. And Carrie says, your father is smiling from ear to ear. He enjoys a party.
He was a foodie. He would love to eat and like he loved all good things in life, including beautiful women. He had, I always used to tease him when I grew up. He had a German girlfriend when he was in college.
Oh my goodness. Wow. This has been so amazing. I loving learning about you all, your traditions. I'm so grateful to Nivriti who came on and shared so much information with us. And then it's so beautiful to see you and hear about your wonderful family and traditions. And now we know who to ask about food and who to ask about shoes. So there you go, yes, people. We have that straightened out.
For food, Prachir Nayar, and for shopping and anything else, Pracheta Nayar.
Okay. And Prachir is right now back at work, right, with what he does with the military. And so we all hold him tight and wish him the best as he's doing that. And Prachir, we've been praying for you to get into the study that you're wanting to get into. And I know that's going to happen. That's being guided. So we're yes, so happy that you all are in a good place.
Yes, ma'am.
And I just put in that it's prayer request time because this has just flown by this morning with you. And it is that time. And Charles says, what a world we live in now. We don't even know if we will be able to travel.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's kind of uncertain, but we're setting our intention. We're setting that intention that things are going to open up to where we're able to travel internationally and to see our family, our friends, our loved ones.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I'm intending that I'm going to be there. That's
Yes,
my choice. That's my choice. And I'm choosing that. Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully 2021 will be better because there are so many people who are going away in 2020. It's really sad. The
Yes.
people are passing away because of COVID, because of, and my friend Aparna, she lost her mother and she could not even go for the last rites because they are in different cities.
Right.
So it's really sad at times. Like you can't see your loved ones for the last time also.
Yes, that is what's sad. And to be able to comfort each other, that's the other
Yes, ma'am.
thing. Um, I'm going to set that intention with you that when you do your mom's memorial in February, that you'll be able to have the celebration of life for her with loved ones that are gathered and can remember her in a beautiful way. Let's set that intention.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And Navriti just came in and she says hello, and we are waiting to welcome you to India. Beautiful. And Jean Lorio says, I would love to. My sister-in-law, Meg, went to India about 4 years ago and loved it. She is very spiritual, and she was at the Taj Mahal. A little girl slipped her hand into hers and spent some time just standing with her. She was so touched. That
Wow.
would be an amazing thing to have happen. That has been one of my dreams ever since I knew there was a Taj Mahal. I was like, I just want to see that. I just want to see the beauty. I want to see the people. I want to be
Yes,
there in the midst of all of that spirituality. I want to chant with a massive group of people. I want to have that experience.
Taj Mahal is one of the 9 wonders of the world.
Yes, it is.
And it is an epitome of love. One of the kings had made it for his queen when she passed away. One of the Mughal kings. And
So
they protected.
it's like a
So
memorial.
yes, ma'am. It's basically a memorial, but a lot of people visit it because it's one of the 9 wonders and it's beautiful. It's
From the
amazing.
pictures I've seen, yes, absolutely. I want to see it with my own physical eyes.
You will, ma'am.
I'm envisioning it. I'm envisioning it with my spiritual eyes. So I really want to be able to see it in person. And
Yes, ma'am.
Carrie says, I got to go where the Beatles went. Yeah.
I think the Beatles went to Varanasi, Banaras. So that's another, it's a religious iconic city. It's a beautiful city. It's basically for religious tourism.
Okay.
It's a very nice city.
Yeah. All right, Carrie, you're going with me. You're my travel buddy. So we're going to go there. Okay. So I got to see what.
Kerry will get some excellent time to shoot with her camera.
That's right. She has to bring her camera. So I'm looking to see what some of our prayer requests are. But first, Sharon Boyle says, Pracheta is with us and joins us in his cloak of disguise, laced with gold and fine Indian embroidery. We love our Sharon Boyle. And oh my gosh, didn't she do a great job yesterday? She did a sound healing. Every Wednesday, Sharon plays her bowls on Enlightened World Network and blesses us with a sound healing that's just magnificent. Thank you, Sharon, for doing that. And thank you for all of your love as you come on here with us in the mornings. And Charles is asking,
how's Shante doing now?
Shante is having a rough time. We really need to hold her up. I've been talking with her and my friend Linda that comes on every once in a while. She did an angelic Reiki session for her last night. we were supposed to do it together and the timing didn't work out. So Linda did that for her. And I haven't heard from her this morning. I'll let you all know how she's doing, but let's keep Shantae in our prayers. She had pains all over. She said full body pains yesterday. So let's keep her lifted up. And Gabby's daughter, Charles Coons, is reminding us, Gabby's daughter, Erin, and for his friends, Joyce and Donna. And let's see what else we got.
And even for Tony, that she should get adjusted to the new medication.
Yes, absolutely. For Tony. And Sally's asking prayers for Pracheta and Prachir to be happy, whole, and healthy, and to always feel their parents' love. And for tonight, for Tony and Stacy, for all they go through with their health, and for Gabby's daughter to heal. Thank you, Sally. That was beautiful. Such a compassionate prayer. She's learning from you and Prachir. So beautiful and so heartfelt. And Catherine Kovacs, protection for me, Michael, and my mom. Please pray for us. We will, definitely. Marianne is with us. Marianne, it's so beautiful to have you on the chanting group when we do that at night. You have such a lovely voice when you chant. And she's asking prayers for her son, Jonathan. And Sharon Boyle says, we have only wonderful words for you and your family.
Thank you so much.
And Navriti is saying, all of you come. We have lots of homes to host you. That would be so awesome. Carrie says she can't wait. And Sharon Boyle is saying, Pracheta, I love henna tattoos. I would like to have my hands done as you do traditionally. Tell us about
Yes, ma'am.
that.
It's called mehendi. It's called mehendi, and it is a removable tattoo. Like as the days will pass, it's called henna, HENNA, and it's
Right.
called mehendi, and it's done all over your hands and your feet and anywhere you want. Like for Prachi's wedding, I had got it done on my arms because I was wearing some sleeveless dress. And normally for the bride, it's done in the whole arm and the legs till your knees.
Beautiful. I love it.
But you need to have patience with it because you have to sit like that for at least a couple of hours. Only then
Right.
the color will come.
Right. Navriti says, sometimes I'm able to scribble with henna and make tattoos myself as well. Yes, I'll let you do that for me, Navriti. And Deirdre is asking prayers for world peace, of course. And let's see if there are any other prayers before we do our meditation. And Jean Morio is asking for prayers for Aaron and the Nayar family and for our river family. Thank you. And Prachir typed in what that's called, Mehendi. Mehendi, is that how you say it?
Mehendi.
Mehendi. And Indian brides during their wedding put it on their hands and in various designs. Henna is applied to hair. It makes the hair very luscious. Wow, awesome. And Carrie is asking prayers that we all see our worth and that we remain resonating at our highest vibration for the greatest good. Thank you. Jeanette is asking prayers for her son Joseph and her daughter-in-law Brianna as they are going through some rough times, praying for the highest good of all. And Hope is asking prayers for her feet. And Sharon says, you could write, you are amazing in a spot no one will see. Remember to write backwards so you can see it in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's cool, Sharon Boyle. And yeah, I love that. You are amazing. And Sharon, you are amazing. And thank you for all of your love and all of the things that you do for us. And Pracheta, this has been a blessing this morning to have you on here. and have you share your beauty. I have been looking forward to this day for so long, and we want to remember you and Pracheta on this special day of your dad's birthday, and wishing
Yes.
him a happy birthday in heaven, and lifting you both up for the time of grief that you are going through still with the loss of your mom. And I really want to be there when you do that celebration of her life.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I'm hearing that I will be there, and that there will be words that I will be speaking.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
We look forward. I'm going to chant about it to my heart's
Me
content.
too. Me too. Awesome. Well, let's do our meditation and prayer this morning, and just get into our heart center. That's what I like to do, is touch my high heart. This is what this is called. The area between the throat and your physical heart is known as the high heart. And this is where we connect with our higher self, with our creator and our guides, our angels. We do all of that from inside in here. So when you touch that place on your body, it brings your focus to a very heart-centered place. And you can do the prayer mudra, or you can just place your hands on your heart. Either one, you're touching your heart center. And let's just take a deep breath in. Just breathe in the love. Let it go right into that place. And as you relax it out, let go of anything that's unlike love. Let go of anxiety. I'm feeling that's something that's prevalent right now in our world. There's a lot of worry, a lot of concern about what our world looks like, the things we're able or unable to do. There's a lot of anxiety about what's next, what will come next, and how will it affect us. So let's let go of that. Let's let go of expectations and bring in the energy of love and trust. Letting go and trusting. Suelta y confía. This is what the Spanish word is for letting go and trusting. And that's what we're doing right now. As you take the big breath in, feel the trust. Let it lodge here where you say, I believe. And you can even say, I believe in angels. I believe in protection from the angels, in protection from God. And releasing out, letting go of any of those concerns, letting go of worry, letting go of limitations. Let's let go of anything that holds us back. Good, there's some clearing happening. Let go of anything holding you back. Let go of whatever you see as that fence, that box around your path, around your manifestation of things in your life. See the gate opening. When we chant Om Gangana Pataye Namaha, we're clearing all those obstacles. Let's see them getting out of our way. Let's see the road clear ahead of us that we're walking down. And let's see us all joined together in harmony, wanting peace in the world, wanting love, wanting to see each other as we truly are, our beautiful, magnificent self. We are a spark of the divine. Hold that vision in your heart right now. Whatever it is that you want to see in your world, become that. Become love. Become peace. Become joy. Put a smile on your face and say, I am loved. I am magnificent. I am amazing. And I am so powerful. I am a creator. I am a co-creator with God. And then relax out with your out breath. Anything that is not in line with that, Align yourself with God. Align yourself with the higher energy. Raise your frequency with laughter. Raise your frequency with love. And let that be what the overwhelming feeling is inside of you, pushing out all anxiety, all worry, all concern, letting it go and staying in the now moment. In this now moment, I choose love. In this now moment, I choose peace. I choose joy. And I choose to stay in each now moment throughout the day. Wherever I'm at, I'm going to be in that state of love. Surround yourself with that energy. Envision what love looks like. What does it look like? What is that energy that's covering you right now? I see raindrops of love coming on all of us, just covering us totally with that energy and wrapping us up in this warm blanket of love, swirling all around us and through us. And let's see that rain pouring out over Mother Earth. See it covering every inhabitant with love, covering the animals that walk on Mother Earth's back, covering the trees, seeping down into Mother Earth to where the roots of the trees are, to where the crystal center is down in Mother Earth. See that love covering everything on our planet. And then let's draw that love back up out of the center of Mother Earth. And as it comes back up to you, it's been renewed and refreshed, recharged down in that crystal center of Earth. So you may see a shift in that love. It may be bigger than it was when you saw it going down into Earth. And feel that now. Feel it coming up through the bottom of your feet, up your legs, up your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and into your heart center. And let's let it anchor right in there in the heart. And then let's let some of it travel upward now, up through the throat, the third eye, and out the crown, reaching higher now. And let's bring in all these prayer requests and let that love cover every one of them. Every one that was mentioned, every request that's being held in your heart, every person that is in your life, let's cover them with love. Everyone in your community, everyone in your nation, wherever you may be, see that world where you live covered with love. And let there be peace where you are. Let there be peace on earth. And now let's give over these prayer requests. Let's ask our angels to carry them forward, carry them right to the arms of God, that they be seen and acknowledged and answered, as only our Creator knows the best answer for all of these prayers. And let's lose our own expectation of what that looks like. Let's lose our attachment to the outcome and trust, have faith and belief that each one is being seen and taken care of. And now let's place ourselves in that circle of white light that God is shining right now on our family. And see ourselves covered in love, covered in light, and feeling so joyous and blissful inside of ourselves. Get in touch with your authentic self inside as all of that love and light swirls around you. And let's pick one person in our family. Pick one person and hold them in your arms. Hold them tight and tell them, I love you. Give that love from your heart. I love you. Feels so good. It feels good to receive it back. What we give out, we get back. It's the law of attraction, the law of reciprocity, that what we give forward, it comes back to us. And it comes back expanded and more beautiful than when we gave it out. And then we love the whole group. We say it to everybody that's here, everybody listening, everybody that will listen on the replay. When they hear these words, it's going to go right into their heart center. So, Pracheta, would you like to lead us in our heart telephone today?
Yes, ma'am, and I'll do it in Hindi.
Awesome. Okay,
So,
we're ready.
3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you. I love you. To every one of you. And yes, Sharon Boyle says it's like a boomerang. We send it out and it comes right back. Now feel it swirling all around you. As we said this, all of us said it to the whole group. What a beautiful feeling. Do you feel that, Pracheta? Do you feel that love coming into your heart?
Yes, ma'am, and thank you so much for all the greetings and for wishing my dad. And I know and I hope he's proud of both me and Prachir for taking the family tradition, for following my mother's and his teachings. So wherever he is, he should be happy and at peace.
He is. He is. And he's right there with you still. I see his energy. It's like this big white energy that's all behind you. He's standing right beside of you.
Thank you so much,
And
ma'am.
much love to you, Pracheta's father, for being with us today and for bringing your beautiful energy forward on this show today. Love you. And Deirdre is here, Prachir. He says she's missing, but I see her. I saw her comment, thank you, I love you. And Erica came in with us, Erica Valley. Nicole Harris came in during our meditation and prayer. And we love you so much. Thank you. So Deirdre takes us out every day with her special words. And I love this tradition as well. And I'm just going to share, thank you all for being here. And please stay with Enlightened World Network today, as we have a lot of opportunity for you to come in and be blessed with the programming. There's many things to choose from. And we hope that you find something that blesses your heart today. And we hope that this program that you've been in right now has been a blessing to you and has started your day off right. Or if you're in a later time in the day, that it helps you to refresh and to know that love from your family. We do love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Sharon says, may you all be blessed. It was a strange morning and I feel much better now. Awesome. Awesome. And you all are so welcome. We give our love so freely here. That's what we are. We're a family of love. So thank you all for your comments. So Pracheta, I know you're aware of the tradition to end our show. So are you ready to say this?
Yes, ma'am. And thank you so much for being there in our lives. And also thank to Ruth, ma'am. Like she's wonderful. I hope her mother is doing well.
Yes.
Ruth Anderson, ma'am's mother is doing well.
Yes,
So,
her mother is in the later states of dementia, and Ruth got to see her just recently for a few minutes. And so we lift her up every day as well. Thank you for that reminder. Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and namaste, y'all. Thank
Namaste,
you.
y'all.
I love you.
Yes, thank you so much. And help us to manifest this trip to India. It's going to happen. And Carrie,
Yes,
I'm bringing you along with me. So get ready, get your bag ready, and bring an empty one for the shoes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you
I
so much.
love you, Pracheta and Prachir, thank you for being in my life. And to all of our family, you are in my heart always. I love you, every one of you. You're such an important part of my life, of my joy. And I love being here every morning with you. Thank you. Pracheta, we're going to have you back on because I just love your
Yes,
energy. Yeah, we're going to do
yes,
that.
ma'am.
So, bye,
I love
everybody.
you, ma'am.
I love you. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye.